Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, JMP Today, I'm going to be simplifying market structure to the best I can. Market structure is the language of price. So, as a trader, you have to understand the language price is using to communicate with you. So, if you don't understand this language, you will know what price is saying. So, let's start afresh. In the beginning, we have two types of markets: trending markets and ranging markets. Under trending markets, we have uptrend and downtrend. But what I want to let you understand today is smart money does not call it uptrend or downtrend. We call it order flow. Okay, when you hear uptrend, we are talking about bullish order flow. When you hear about downtrend, we are talking about bearish order flow. So the structure that represents this order flow is called bullish order flow market structure, and for the bearish one is called bearish order flow market structure. So you can call it bullish market structure, bearish market structure. What we are talking about is bullish order flow market structure, bearish order flow market structure. So what is a trend? Trend is when price is just moving in direction that is uptrend. Downtrend is when price is coming down in a particular direction, that is the direction is down. Okay, now the order flow is when price is seeking liquidity in a particular direction. Now, today I'm going to be focusing on bullish order flow. In my next video, I'll talk about bearish order flow. So, for the bullish order flow, it means price is creating a pattern going to this upside. Price makes a high, makes a lower low, makes a higher high, makes a lower high, makes a higher high, makes a lower high, makes a lower high. So, and now we have a shift in trend. So hey, I'm gonna tell you what you use to identify this trend. So whenever price makes a high, you don't know whether it's a bullish order flow or bearish order flow. So the what you need to use to identify this is when price makes a high and now trades above this high and closes above, we it now creates what is called break of structure. After a break of structure, now price forms a swing, like a swing point. Now you ask yourself between this swing, okay, let me just mark it out. High, high. Between this high, high and this high, high, where is the lowest low? This guy here, we call it higher low, higher low. So whenever price break a structure, I don't want to explain this thing for too long. You ask yourself between this high and this high, where is the lower low? We call it a higher low. So until price breaks a higher low between this high and this high, where is the lowest low here? So price has traded below this low, closed below it. Then we have a shift from bullish order flow to bearish order flow. This is what we call shift in order flow or change of character. Now let's go to the chart and identify this. Now we have a bearish trend or bearish order flow. Before we switch to bullish order flow, I want to determine the point of shift. Then that is when I can begin to mark my order flow. Now we have a lower low here, then a lower low. Between this low and this lower is higher high here. Look at another low here. Let me start marking from here. This is where there is a break of structure to the downside. Now after this break of structure, price created a new low. I want to see if there is a break of structure again. You can see there was no break of structure on this market structure. So now whenever price does something like this, that means a reversal is along the way, and price normally does this when it trades onto a key level. When price trades onto a key level. So now between this low and this low, because there is no break of structure here, so I won't consider this as my lower high. Okay, now this is the high I'm looking for market to break through so that I can say there is a shift in order flow. Though there is a shift in market structure here, but I'm not here to teach you about um shifts in the market structure. I'm talking about order flow for now. Okay, this is the high that when price breaks this high, we have a shift in order flow. But now there's a shift in market structure here. The price started creating a trend, a a bullish trend here. Now it's almost you'll be asking yourself, how will I know when price wants to start buying? Now the order flow here is bearish, but since price has traded into a key level, you can see first touch, second touch, third touch. Some people will call this head and shoulder. It's a reversal pattern for price action traders. So price shifting market structure. So far price has traded into a key level and shift market structure. That means price will definitely shift order flow. So that's why this order flow couldn't hold, because price traded into a key level. I don't want to show you the key level you traded into on the weekly time frame. So now after price breaks this high, I will now start marking my order flow. Here I start marking my order flow. This is where I have shift in order flow. I call it change of character. See, after that price made a high here and down break structure. That means price is keeping pace to the upside. That is the bullish order flow. I don't want this video to exceed 10 minutes. Break of structure. See, between this high and this high, where is the lowest low? Here. So I call this guy my higher low. Call this guy my higher low. Call this guy my higher low. So until price break this higher low, we have a shift in trend or a shift in order flow. Now this is where I also call change of character. So if this thing happen, before, you can see something is similar here. Before any shifting shift in trend or shift in order flow, there is always shift in market structure. This happens when if this shift of market structure happens when price trades into a key level, definitely there will be a shift in order flow. Also, if price there was a shift in market structure here before we have a change of character. So whenever price trades into a key level, there's a key level here, but I'm not here to show you how to mark a key level for now. So you can see that if there's a key level here, price shifted market structure and now shifted order flow at the same time. So there is a downtrend here. So price should continue dropping. If this order flow, this key level is the driving market structure, prices should continue. But now this is a bearish trend. Now I'm expecting price to get here and start dropping. If there is no higher time frame key level around in this place, maybe this thing represent a higher time frame key level. If there is no higher time frame key level here, price will continue going down. But if there is a higher time frame key level here, okay, then this price has shifted market structure here. Some of you be asking, what is he saying? Which one is shift of market structure? Or which one is change of character? Which one is shift of market structure? Which one is shift in order flow? I just understand order flow for now. Okay, we are still going to discuss about difference between shift of market structure, shift of market structure, and change of character. Or change of character is also called shift in order flow. Then you have shift of market structure. Then you have shift in order flow. So if there is no higher time frame key level here, this order flow should maintain, it should continue going down and going down and going down. Okay, but if there is a higher time frame key level here, this shift of market structure will now lead to a shift in order flow. So between this low and this high, sorry, between this low and this low, where is highest high? This is the place. So until price closes above this high, my order flow here is bearish. Okay, but if this is a key level from a higher time frame, I'm going to continue buying this guy on the lower time frame. I'm going to continue buying this guy until I have a shift in order flow again to the upside. Let me check the monthly time frame and see. Just as this guy is going to mess this chart up. See, this thing is messing this chart up. Okay, I don't that key level is not going to hold. That bearish trend is not going to hold. The reason is this: there's a key level here. There's a key level here. Monthly breaker block. So see, there's a key level here. So this shift of market structure is going to be a continuation of a trend that will lead to shifts in order flow, because here order flow is bearish but market structure is bullish. So let me stop this video here for now, because I think I'm getting some of you confused. But just know that order flow, just know how to mark order flow. You just mark a higher high, then you mark the lowest low. If price closes below that lowest low, you have a change of character or a shift in order flow. That is for a bullish, that is for a bearish, for a transition from a bullish order flow to a bearish order flow. So you can't understand market structure within in a single video. I'm going to have a series of market structure lessons that will help you to understand market structure completely. Okay, order flow separates order flow